Hey, how you doing, Capricorn? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa, I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Water Station Tea. So, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please take what you like and leave the rest. Okay? So make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Like I said, take what you like and leave the rest. Also, thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So what's going on with Capricorns? Okay. Does look like there is someone that has been sneaking around, really making sure that they hone in on what it is that you're warring them with. So you could be like, I don't know if you're warring with them or if they're warring with you, but it does seem like she knows that she doesn't know if she is, but she feels like she is. Okay. Taking her time to wonder if she's going to be pregnant, or wants to know if she is pregnant. Doesn't know if she is, but wonders if she is pregnant. Okay. So this female wonders if she's pregnant. Does look like she's open to you taking your time or making sure you time the situation carefully, or even looking forward to the situation with her, not really playing mind games with her, wanting to know that you see what is going on, but don't really want to know either. So maybe you don't even want to know what's going on with her. It does say that you would rather take your time with this female because she doesn't even know who you are, or she doesn't know how to support your ideas. Okay. It says poor judgment here. You've been confusing the situation. It does say wonderful things are happening. I know that we could be together and sleep with each other, but I wouldn't want to know that I'm working with someone that's working against me. Pleasing my mind is something I want to do. So you may want to please your mind with something that you want to do. Okay, you want to take your time. You want to maybe date her or give her a gift or take her out, but not really supporting her ideas, possibly for some of you guys. Feeling like left out information is something that you warn yourself of, not to speak to her or even sleep with her anymore, but you don't know whether or not she's working on you or against you. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. It does say, I wonder if I'm in love. I don't know if it is this or if it's that. I just think I have many things or friends to speak to or even sleep with. So this person may even sleep around. Okay, she doesn't know how to support her ideas. Poor judgment is here. Okay, she does wish for many things that she wonders if it's going to work out with her or her mind. Okay. She could be a fire sign female. Does not know if she's supporting everything that she wants to do, but she does know that she wants everything with you. Okay. You could be dealing with an air sign, a fire sign, or maybe a water sign. Okay. It does say a female here doesn't murmur things under her mind all the time, but she does mime things a lot. Okay. So someone here mimes things a lot. Okay. It does say wonderful things are happening for me. I feel like I could work against her, not really see what's going on. So someone here wants to work against someone and not really see what's going on. Okay. It does say it could be an earth sign or a female parent, or it does say wonderful things are happening for you and your life. Okay. It does say you warn yourself that you don't want to sleep with anyone and you do want to see that good things are happening. It does say ideas are personally giving you caution, though. It does say you wonder if you should speak about anyone that's going to come up in the near future. It does say if you do, it's going to be a love affair or a situationship. It does say warning, though. You do know that you can have something more stable. Okay. It does say wonderful things are about to occur for you and a love-minded person. Okay. So maybe you feel like there's a person that's, you know, mindful about being in love with you. Okay, but there could be some feelings held back, or you could be dealing with the King of Cups. Okay, some of you guys just want to see where you're going in life. Okay, could be traveling. Okay, someone wants to know if they can support you as well. I'm picking up something to do with a overweight female or fat female here. Doesn't mind speaking about you often. Does say you warn yourself not to speak or judge them, but you don't like who they are or who they're becoming. Okay. It does say warning that if you speak about her, you're going to communicate bad things in your mind, because she doesn't really mind you talking about her, but you warn yourself, don't speak. It's not really you that needs to speak. It's your mind or your mother or your grandparent or someone else that really wants to tell this person off. Okay. It does say no one's seeing who you are, but you have to help yourself all the time. No wonder you've been leaving out certain stresses. You don't want no one to know what's going on with you. Okay, so you may not want everyone to know what's going on with you. All right, it does look like you are straining this though, kind of like teasing someone or taming them there to think about things that are going to happen. It does say you wonder how it could work so long or even so far. It says granting your wishes is something that you want, so you want to see what's going to happen with 4 years of silence, or maybe even 5 if you have to. Not really communicating well with someone here. All right. Yeah, I do see you guys could be taming some type of resistance or resilience. Okay. It does say laugh because you have better fun with your friends. Okay, you do have more time to speak about this with your friends, so you want to speak about things with your friends, or more time to speak about something that you already have been discussing with your friends with them further. It does say mean mind games that I've been playing with myself are not going to help me. Okay, so sometimes you may feel like you're playing mean mind games with yourself. All right, it does say you feel like you want to work on your commitments. It does say it's regulations that are keeping you stuck. It does say you would rather not speak about them, but you know that you're warning yourself to take your time. It does say communication issues are charging you with caution. It does say you've been controlling, being ready to shut something down. It does say you already know this and you feel like you have ended something or failed at it. Okay, or something has already ended, or there's some type of failure here. It does say nothing is set in stone. I wonder what I could do if I love myself more than this. Okay, so someone here could be wondering if they could love themselves more than this. Okay, someone could be holding on to a discrete mind game of someone else's, maybe even harming themselves, or even looking after a child or even children in their mind is something that you want to see. That someone here has a child that you don't want to talk about. It does say a female doesn't know how to support me, so I'll poorly judge her. Okay, so there could be a water sign here that doesn't know how to judge this person. Or should it may be you that doesn't know how to judge this person, this water sign man here. It does say he wants himself to hold on to judgment inside himself and not kick anyone down with it more than he does. He holds on to information to be mean and revisits the past a lot. To pee her off is what something is what he would rather do than speak about it with her. Okay, so he could be holding on to something here instead of speaking about it with her. He holds on to it. Maybe some type of memories of something or some information. There could be some clarification about some money being held on to. It does say warning though, you have better news to speak about what you want and all the things that you desire. It does say you wonder why you don't want anything more with the person that you've been practicing witchcraft with, or even karma with for some of you guys. All right. It does say loyalty to a person that doesn't want to speak to you. It does say you would want to be loyal to the person that does not want to speak to you but don't know how to support the idea. Poorly giving her mind games of her own to play mind games to herself. Okay. Could be an air sign person here. Doesn't know how to sponsor the ideas of you being apart from her or away from her or loyal to her. Doesn't know if she wants to see you or see him. Okay, you may feel like she wants to work on a water sign or even work together with the water sign family. Okay, or with a man that has this person's children. Okay, it does say he knows that he doesn't really need to speak much, but I war with him every day to show him or even sponsor his ideas, to war with my mind and the things that I've been going through. Okay, so maybe she's been communicating the things that she's been going through and wars with her mind about it, revisiting the past. Certainly doesn't want to keep doing that though. Haunting her. It seems to be haunting her a lot. Okay. Does say love life is suffering because of a friend that doesn't know you or see you much. Okay, it does say friends keep picking on her and judging her poorly. Okay, so someone keeps picking on someone poorly. Maybe an air sign person or a fire sign person here. Maybe even a water sign. Maybe even you, Capricorn. It does say really didn't want to know that I'm working on other things that I had in my mind to manipulate a person, but I had to. So someone was manipulating someone here. It does look like it could be an air sign or many people, or even a Gemini. All right. It does say jealous friends want to know where the family member is. Okay. Jealous friends want to know where maybe a son is, or a daughter, or a child here, or just wants the awareness of whose child is this. Okay. It does say, what if I have a baby and you wouldn't even know? Okay, so someone might have a baby for someone and they don't even know. It does say, Capricorn, you may have a child and you wouldn't even know it. Okay, it does say the female does know that she's holding courage here not to speak, whether or not she could be seeing someone else or even pregnant with your baby. Okay. It does say, warning though, you do have a victory in your mind to tell her off or tell her it's not your child. It does say, it doesn't say anything that's going to make you feel better, but you would warn yourself it's not your child. Okay, so someone could be judging you. Okay, and is having something about an eviction notice as well. Really wanted to feel like there was an eviction or some sort of an eviction took place. Doesn't say where she is right now, but I wonder if she knows that I'm constantly working on what happened to her. Okay, could be an air sign person that's working on what happened to someone here. It does say seeing her is going to be everything I need. Don't want to know that she's not working with me to support what it is that I need. Okay, this person wants to work with this other person to, you know, work on what it is that they need. All right, it could be you as well. I'm hearing Cancerian, but I'm also hearing Capricorn, you would rather know what's going on with you and work on what you need. It does say you want to work on what it is that you need to support yourself. Maybe even not know that you're going to be evicted in the near future, or maybe even telling yourself that you could work with someone that's going to help you support your ideas. Probably not going to see anyone more than this if I work on what it is that I'm wearing or even looking like when I'm in another daydream of my own, wanting to know that I can work against people's wishes and maybe even support theirs and not mine at the same time. So maybe someone, you know, some of you guys feel like, you know, you're trying to work on your wishes and maybe working on someone else's, but don't know if you should work on theirs or your own at times. Feeling rather stressed or feeling like something has to go the distance or even going too far to hone in on what it is that you want to secure with your neighbors or your nearby friends. Okay, or maybe even going too far to travel. All right. It does say letters of eviction is something that you need to support if you want to see that you are moving on. So some of you guys may need some type of letter of eviction as well to support what you need to move on. Okay, it does say you have been ready for this and you're working on it and you want to know which way it's going. But it does say it could be with a fire sign as well, or maybe an air sign or even a Pisces. All right. It does say warning though, she never wanted to speak to you as much as she wanted to speak to me. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio. It does say none of you guys need to know what's going on with her. It does say mind your manners though, you don't need to speak to her. She's really not convinced that you need to speak to her or even sponsor her mind. At times you don't really know her or even understand who she is. Okay, it does say confidence is something that she exudes or possibly not even wanting to know there is bad news. It does say you wonder what happens when there is. Sometimes it does say you wonder what happens when there is bad news for her. It does say you want to know so much to the point that you hurt your mind trying to kill your mentality of sexual energies or passionate feelings or negative sperm bank or even personal hygiene problems or things of that nature that you want to keep on her mind or keep on her mind to make her think it's her and never you. All right. It does say there's feelings of caution though. It does say when you communicate things, you want the whole world to know what's going on with her. And never mind who or what or where, you may drag her into your problems with police or even negative drama that you have in your mind. Or maybe even problems that you have in your life and don't even know what's coming. Okay. It does say warning though, if you speak about it, you don't know if it's going to kill her or even keep her in her mind. It does say what a woman, and it is saying that there is no one here lying but you. Okay, it does say a female water sign is something that I want to see, but I don't know if I want to work with her. Okay, so this could be an air sign or a fire sign that wants to work with you on a water sign, or it doesn't say why. It just says there is commitments and duties of caution to plead guilty or negative energy that you want to see happen with her. It does say warning though, you don't have to see any of that if you don't want it in your own life. It does say wonderful things could happen to you if you don't speak about things of that nature. It does say when you gift yourself good karma, you don't know if it's going to surprise you or harm you through the wishes of an Aquarius, or possibly even a jealous friend or a family member, or a personal problem with an authority figure that you didn't know could support you, and maybe they have to support you with this. Okay, so maybe they have to support you with that. It does say wind down on what it is that you want and hone in on the things that you need, especially if you're supporting a negative stigma. It does say stigmas are there for you to passionately give yourself, but warning, why are you giving it so much time and energy when it doesn't concern you? So maybe something doesn't even concern you, but maybe you're giving it so, too much time and effort. Okay, it does say break the spells of curses or negative drama. It says you keep pushing someone to the brink and you're going to feel the wrath and the pain yourself. Okay. You could remember that someone owes you some money as well, and you can remember that you need to borrow some time or take some time or something. It does say warning though, you don't speak much, but you do see good karma coming for yourself if you work on it. It does say when will I get married and when will I do justice to my mind. Okay, could be dealing with an air sign person or maybe even a water sign person, but it does say you want to see that the water sign person doesn't get good karma, and it doesn't say you like them very much either. Okay. It does say you keep holding on to bad vibes or nervousness inside yourself. Holding on to a lack as well, a lack of finances or a lack of money is something that you see happening if you don't hold on to it. Okay, so maybe you're not going to get paid. Maybe you're doing this like as a job for someone else, and you feel like you're not going to get paid if you don't purposely give them what they want to help the information that they need, spying on a negative person that they feel is negative and not necessarily you, but warning yourself that you do this as a job and may need this to help you finance yourself or to secure your mind, or maybe even get paid. Okay, so some of you guys could be, relying on someone else's finances or money to help you move forward with your life or things that you have to do of that nature. But warning yourself, you may work for an authority figure or an air sign female here that doesn't know how to support her mind and poorly judges her health and her mental strengths, and needs to know everything in everyone's mind to support her, and knows that she can't help anyone, but really looks into poor judgment of other people, especially a female water sign. Doesn't say why she does this, and HOE is something that she calls her every day. It does say she laughs at herself more times because the stress that she's been given has been signified that she is labeling herself as this. It does say people have judged her as this, and it doesn't say bad news for the water sign because it says the air sign is always the one that gets the label that she's a hoe and wants to pass that judgment on to everyone else. All right, so some of you guys don't really know which way to go with your own life and your own feelings. It does say seeing and believing is true. It says sometimes I get this warning that I am talked about. Okay, so sometimes you guys may feel like you're talked about too. It does say not sure which way to go with an earth sign or a water sign female, or even an idea that you could have better friendships. So some of you guys don't know which way to go to have better friendships. Okay. It does say letters to evict you is something that's coming up soon. It does say poor judgment is coming in with a female neighbor that feels that she has a poor mind game to play herself. She is the father figure of many. She tries to believe that she is anyway, to pass judgment in her mind about someone else that can read. Okay, so there could be an earth sign that tries to pass judgment to someone that does readings. Okay, it does say this female wants to know that she can read about her and look into her, but not really see who she really is, and ideally pretends that she's something that she's not. It does say she's warning herself not to speak, but she finds herself in a lot of problems in her mind mentally, and stresses out that she's the father figure of someone around her, and doesn't really feel like she is, but wants someone to know this when they read their cards. Oh gosh. It does say she looks at her friendships and her neighbors a lot, and she does look at friendships that she's dealing with. It says she's always looking for things that she can warn herself of and doesn't really see bad in herself. She wants to see that I am bad, but I will not show her that I am bad. This could be an earth sign, okay? It does say, I will laugh if she finds out that I am doing things to make her feel like there is poor judgment. It says poor judgment is there already with spiritual curses or blessings of hers. It does say punishments for her because she sees that she's always cursing behind the female's back. Okay, so someone here keeps cursing someone behind their back and pretending to be something else that they're not, so that, you know, the spiritual guide or spiritual reader would support them with whatever they think they have in their mind as a disguise. It does say it's not working anymore, and it wasn't working in the beginning, as the guides are telling this female off. It does say the guides keep punishing this earth sign female and doesn't know how to support it. It does say people do not know how to speak about things all the time, but will see bad luck come in their minds. It does say Wednesday is something that I wanted to see punishments happen. I feel like a Wednesday is perfect for you to get a punishment. So someone feels like someone is going to get punished on a Wednesday. It does say when I want to know that you're not going to take care of your finances or your property, you're not going to be able to get paid, or you're not going to be able to get good karma. I laugh because I wanted to know that you're not going to get paid on a Wednesday. Okay. So there could be a water sign person that feels like you're not going to be able to get paid on a Wednesday, or even see that customers are not going to come to you. It says bad news for whoever wanted to sponsor this idea. It says, what if this person is not really well in their mind and they really feel like they need to support their ideas with their poor judgment? It does wonder if this Cancerian female needs to support her mind and poor judgment. Okay, so it could be a Cancerian female that's doing this. All right. It does say wonderful things are happening overall for your love life. It doesn't say bad news. Why do you always punish your mind with everything else that is happening around you? Poor people, poor judgment, or negative energy. Why do you keep punishing them? It says, when I know that I have better news, I punish people. Okay, so some of you guys may feel like you have better news when you punish people. Okay, in secret or in private, you may do this. Okay, it could even be a Pisces that's doing this. It could be an air sign that's doing this. Okay, it does say number one fan is yours. It does say number one fan is mine. I am your number one fan. Okay, could be dealing with a fire sign. It does say nervousness is there with the fire sign that doesn't really know what's going on. It says, why do you always pick on me when I know that you shouldn't pick on me? I'm only a child. Why do you keep picking on me as a child? Okay, so this fire sign wants to know why you keep picking on them as a child. They're only a child. Why do you keep picking on them? It says liberty takers are there and punishments are there for people that I always want to pick on. Okay, so you could be picking on someone, and it could be a youngster as well. All right. There is a warning to keep you under your mind and in the traps of your own mental health. It does say, warning, you need to speak less of a person that keeps punishing you in your mind to put you back in the same place that you was, feeling like you don't understand everything that's going on, making sure that you punish someone behind their back so they wouldn't speak about it, and use many friends or tactics of people to put in their mind to make them think it's them and never you. You also use other people as ways to punish other people by pushing negative energies in people's minds, especially the Scorpio. It says you constantly do this every day, but you wonder how she's coping. It does say you wonder how she's coping because she's always thinking about things that work against her. It does say people do this all the time to this female, but you wonder why you keep bruising your own ego trying to harm her. Okay. It does say love letters are something that we don't really recommend to give out to parents. It does say we warn ourselves, stop doing that, but we can't help to see who's going to be bad to their final warning. It does say final warning because what if you're hurting people so much that you can't admit it? Okay, so someone could be hurting someone too much to the point they can't admit it. Okay. It does say letters are given out, or addresses are given out to the social services. It does say we warn them not to speak, but we do this all the time. It does say we wonder if it's going to happen this year or this week or this month because we don't want to hear that you're not speaking about it. It does say warning, I've been telling you off for many, many years now, or even months, but you can't understand why we females keep getting bad rep. You keep pushing us to the brink and we're going to harm ourselves or harm many people around us is what you want. It does say bad news or reputation here for the policeman here. It does say you always want to give them a bad rep, or even let them feel like bad news is coming in. It does say warning, warning for the GPs, the doctor surgeries, or the surgeons. It does say you always keep making people look bad. Why do you keep doing that? It does say warning, warning, you keep making people look bad. I don't want to know that you're going to keep making me look bad from everything that you keep making my family do and making them feel like they're underneath your thumb. It says warning, we keep making this mistake. Why do we keep doing that? Laughing at people and making fun of them. It doesn't make sense. Stop making fun of people and making them feel like bad news is coming. Okay. It says when your address is given out, we warn you that we could use it and maybe not know which way it's going. We have caution to believe that you're going to be seen or okay. It doesn't say that you're helping someone feel under the mind games of your own, or maybe it does. It says you keep playing mind games with yourself. Rather than not making me feel like I'm under the pressure, I make you feel like you're under the pressure. It does say a nurse here feels like she wants you to feel like you're bad or you're not bad. Which way is it going? It does say she wonders if she's bad and she shouldn't help herself feel good. She shouldn't, because she's not under that legal right to say that it's going to happen. It says she wonders if she can continue being negative and she doesn't know how to stop. She will look bad in front of anyone else that is going to push her down. It says no one here knows why a personal hygiene problem was going to be the issue for me. I said I'm going to be a problem to you one day if you want to be a problem to me. It says no one knows why these people keep making fun of you by looking at you like you're not a good parent and then pushing the social services in your mind or in your life when they're not supporting you. It says poor judgment of theirs is not supporting you. Where are you going? Why are you helping them when they're not helping you? It does say liberty takers are out there all over right now, and it does say warning, you keep killing yourself to harm yourself or even hurt yourself. But why do you keep pushing people that are in school to harm the children? It says bad news for parents. People are always dealing with the wrath of the system or even the government. It says sometimes you do believe that bad news is there, but wonder where it is coming from. Why is people always being punished all over the world for the nuisance that's going on with the system? Okay, and it does say that a child could be saying this as well, or children are aware of this. Okay, or it's making life hard for children. Okay, or you could have clarification as an adult about this. It does say warning though, you speak less of it and it's going to get better soon. It does say warning, you have problems in your mind and you'll see that problems are no longer yours. You'll have beneficial things working against you at times, but nothing is really set in stone. Block your mind from negativity. It says they judge you all the time but push you into that way so that you would see that you're nervous, negative and out of order, so they would look better than you. Wow. Says laugh, because we know that we do this constantly to make ourselves look good when we don't, and we look very poor right now to many others. We can't understand why. So they can't understand why they look very poor to others and can't understand why. Maybe because they're pushing people in a way of, you know, down the wrong road. Okay, it does say that they do this on caution because they don't mean to do it, but they do it anyway to look better in front of their peers. Most definitely their peers, their systematic peers that pay their bills, their finances, make their colleagues and their workers, the social system and the justice system look like they're better than everyone. So they have to whine in on who looks better than who. Okay, so they're all kind of like looking at each other like, well, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. Okay, you may not even understand why they're doing it, but hey. It does say everything works out just fine. Just look at what you need to do, work on your ways, love life, and certainly giving you sexual health clinic information is something that I wanted to do. I need to know the sex of your son, or maybe even the height or the weight of your child. For some of you guys may need to go to the clinic to know someone's for, you know, the doctors or the nurses to know the height, the weight, the sex of your child. It does say liberty takers are there. When will I see that problems are no longer going to be mine? I'm tired of it. It does say judgment is always pushed on you to see what's going on with you and what you're wearing, what you look like, why you need to be honing in on what they've got going on. It does say warning, you don't need to see them or even speak to them, but they wonder why they need to see you. It does say regularly regulated information is there for you to see what's going on with them, and it's nothing. Okay. It does say situations invite you in to speak about good things in your mind. Certainly wouldn't want to hear that you're in trouble. You just got to speak about good things in your mind, and certainly would want to see that beneficial things are going to work for you just fine. Just don't want to hear that I'm in problems with people. Wouldn't want to hear that the past is haunting me. Don't want to hear that bad news is there. Don't want to hear it at all. Okay, so someone here does not want to hear bad news with their family. Maybe even the child doesn't even want to hear bad news with themselves. It says someone here wants to hear that there's negative energy and always pushes for it, but makes sure that they make it as well. So someone pushes for negative energy but creates it as well. It does say it's authority figures that do this constantly, but you wonder why it is happening. It says no need to speak. I just want to know that it's happening. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Anyway, moving on. Anything else? It does say bladder issues is something I thought I could have on you. Bladder issues, because you don't have good weight. So bladder issues is something that I feel like you could have. Someone wants to push bladder issues on you, or bladder issues on some female person here. It does say she warns herself not to speak, but what if her bladder is weak, or what if it isn't weak? It does say warning. When they speak about things and they put notes, they want to write down how the bladder is weak, and they're warning themselves not to speak about it, or even send her a sexual health clinic message. It does say passionate beginnings are happening for you. When are you going to speak about passionate beginnings? Okay, someone pushing their negative energy in people. It does say warning. They do this all the time to see if you're going to speak about negative energy or remember who you are with your children. It does say children are something that we want. We want to use them for our fortune in the later on years. Why don't they friggin' make babies? It does say stealing children is something we do, and we want to know if we can steal your kids one day. We just don't know if we want to steal yours or someone else's. Wow. Someone here wants to steal someone's children. It does say they're bloody taking the mickey and want to know if they can steal your kids or maybe someone else's kids. Whose kids are they going to steal next? Oh my goodness. It does say someone here wants to passionately work on raping someone too. Would they want to rape someone to get someone's kids? What the hell is going on? It does say penalizing people to make fun of them. Mental stress people want to do this more than anything. People in the mental field will stress out mentally ill patients to get their children. I see. It says, one day I saw it for myself and I wondered if I could work on this to steal your kids. Maybe I'd steal your family from you and make you feel like bad news is coming. I laugh because I make fun of myself with my own 4. I've got 4 children of my own, but I wonder if I could take yours and make them feel like they're getting yours and never mine. I feel like I see this all the time in the work environment that I'm working in, or even living in, because I live here at times like I don't have a home to go to. I have a job to do, but I work on families and take their families from them for a fucking living, is what this person's saying. She knows that she takes people's families for a living, and she laughs and makes fun of this as she looks into who she can steal in their minds to make them feel bad news is coming and works against them. She says she pleases her negative mind, Cancerian female. Warning, doesn't want to use drugs, doesn't want to use adultery, doesn't want to use sex. Who am I looking for? It doesn't seem like it's going to work. I wouldn't want to know that I'm working against her, but she knows that I could look into her eyes and work against her. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Someone's trying to work against her. It does say brutal energy is there for punishing a person to make them think that bad news is coming. It says no one knows why these weak females and practitioners always work against homeowners or citizens of arrest will come in and take their families. It says we warn ourselves to try harder and take their families. Why is this happening? It does say look into the past situation with 4 years ago on what you did in your family and who harmed you there. It says when I saw I had harm in my own life, I worked on it with your life. So someone's taking out some problems from their own life on someone else's life, okay, but works for an authority, company, or in the system, or in the GP practice, or in as a, oh Lord. It says bad news for whoever's looking into problems with people. It does say love life is something I want to say it worked. She never saw good work in her mind. Her love life suffered. It does say bad news for the worker that keeps working against her or looking into problems in her life, and certainly honing in on struggles. It says when this one woman Cancerian wants to work against people, she really looks in on problems in her life and pushes her negative energy in mental health to stress and look into problems with people. It says, what if I need to see that I have problems in my own life and can't get conduct in my mind to support my mind to help myself? I laugh because I make fun of this female 24/7, and I watch her and work on her all day long. So there's someone around you that's working on someone all day long to look into their love life, their background, their history. It says she keeps doing this to see how far she can take it and maybe even give you stress in your mind, causing you health issues in your mentality, saying things in your words to tell your friends, your family members, or even punish you. She may even give you gifts at times to look forward to punishments. She may even practice witchcraft and maybe even certainly give herself a problem. She laughs at herself so much because she can't get anyone to work against her or maybe even see bad news for her. She laughs to the point she drops down, and she laughs and she makes fun of her own mind, and she laughs to the point that she can't get a man or even sexual health gifts. It does say bad news for a woman here that doesn't write her own books, but she always tries to write books or stories to help herself feel better. Okay. Could be an earth sign, could be an air sign, could be a fire sign, it could be any star sign, okay? It does say a water sign female though, Cancerian. This is the female that's coming in to work against her own mind, on her own root and her own curses. She's been cursing devil energy on people she doesn't like, penalizing the work that she's doing as well, and causing harm for her mentality. It does say members of her universe does not speak to her because she's in a world of her own. Okay, anything else? Letters to arrest you is something I wanted. So someone wanted letters to arrest someone here. Could be an air sign person that wanted letters to arrest someone here. It could even be a fire sign person that wanted letters to arrest someone here. It does speak of when she speaks about who I am, she'll realize I'm not to be peed with or play. She's trying to say played with, but something's blocking her. It does say warning, she's subjecting herself to fraud in her mind. She speaks of things that she doesn't understand. Okay, there's the shock of the idea. There is struggles here with people that don't want to see people well in their mind or even happy. It does say happy because when this person knows he's not even invited in the situation, it says he knows that he has blessings. Wonderful words here. Beautiful female here knows that she has passionate beginning with him. Doesn't know how to support him always, but pees me off that I can't get good karma in my mind to see them unwell. So someone wants to see this person unwell, okay? This child's mother, they want to see this person unwell, or even the child. It does say bad news for whoever wants to see you unwell or your family. Bad news for them. They're all going to look forward to bad news in the next 2 weeks to 2 years or even a month. It says bad news for whoever keeps looking for bad news in your life. Okay? So whoever's looking for bad news in whether it's your life or their life, bad news for them. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. It says wonderful things are happening for you, and wonder why you need to work on your ways or even your ways alone. It says no one needed to hear that I was going to talk about you so much to the point I had to weigh in on all the problems I had with you. So someone here could have walked away in the past and they were talking a lot of smack about you and your family. It does say passionately and very aggressively and negatively and bad and evil and cursing and grunting and releasing negative stigmas in the mind or in the air for many to feel bad news. It says problems with one man is that he can't understand how to leave the idea alone and meanwhile in his mind and never look back and move on just how he meant to move on. It says no need to speak if I know that I have to come back. I don't know how to speak about it. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. So this person's like, I don't know. This person just needs to walk away. It does say warning, he doesn't know how to walk away and he keeps wondering what happened, where are you, what happened. Probably not even speaking about what he's going through, but what happened. Okay. It does say, liar, liar, you keep lying about what it is that you want with me, and I don't feel like it's going to happen. Okay. You also feel like, you know, someone could be lying about you and you feel like it's not going to happen. It does say wonderful things are there for me, and I believe that things are going to work out for me. Why do I hear that you always lie and tell me that they don't want me? Okay, so maybe you guys as well could be in disbelief about someone telling you some information and you feel like they're lying, or it could be a group of people that are lying to you, or it is a person that's lying to you as you feel. They speak a lot of lies about everyone else. It says, liar, liar, because I couldn't hear anyone tell me that it was going to work out. When would I hear that you're always going to have good news? It says, you're a liar. I don't want to hear that you're always going to have good news. It could also be a Cancerian here that doesn't see that she wants to have good news with someone that feels like they're going to work things out in their love life. It says struggles are there with people that don't understand who they are. It says many of them curse each other, or curse the weather, or curse their minds, or curse each other to the point they curse their own minds again and again. It says they curse their minds again and again because they don't want to listen or don't want to hear what's going on. Okay. It says beautiful things can happen when I work on it. See which way it's going and you'll see which way it works on its way. It says the ways that you work on are very vital to the way it could happen. Which way could the man go versus the female? It says your ways and their ways could be honing in on problems versus which way you're going versus which way he's going. It says which way would you want to go? Could I speak to you? Because I couldn't hear you very clearly last time. Could I wonder what he was saying? So someone might want to speak to you and wonder what someone is saying, or maybe you want to speak to someone here to wonder what they're saying. It says text messages is something that I want to send if I don't feel like it's going to work out. You just don't know me though, do you? Maybe I feel like I'm going to warn myself I don't know who she is or who I am. I just don't know who you are. Okay, so some of you guys may be feeling a bit cold right now. You know, you could be, you know, feeling like you need to tell someone off, but you don't know how to tell them off. Or maybe there's an air sign that doesn't want to tell you off, but doesn't need to speak to you either. It does say you love yourself too much, so it doesn't really matter what you're doing or how you speak. It says you would rather see nothing works out in your mind, rather who's going to help you in your mind to sort out everything. At times it doesn't work in your favor. You've got to look into how you can work on things without people speaking about you constantly. Okay. All right. It says you will leave me alone. I do not want to hear that you're going to change my mind on what I'm doing behind the scenes. Okay, so someone's keeping something pretty much private and loyal to that. It says no one knows why we do with everyone in this way, but we're going to see who we can dress up in their mind and make them feel bad and make them feel punished and make them feel problematic to their minds and mentally stress them out. Oof. Okay, so someone's hiding. So it does say loyalty though, because if I call you, you're going to be there when I need to speak to you. What if I need to speak to you and you'll tell me off, but I'll tell you off too, and then I'll tell myself off that I shouldn't behave like that with them because I'm loyal to who I am and they're loyal to who they are. But I will loyal myself out in the mind that I am in. I will feel like I'm probably not going to get vexed, but I feel better about who I am when I'll loyally see who I am to myself. So someone wants to be loyal to their self. Okay, someone here has made a decision to take their time to join in on what it is that they want to speak about and not notice that people are going to harm them. It says it's notifying you that people are going to harm you and a person around you. I would notice that I'm not going to harm you or them if I feel like bad news is coming to whoever is joining me in my mind about where I'm going and why I lie or make fun of anyone that's going to harm me. It could harm me, so why am I harming them? Okay, so someone here that you may have been talking to, it does say they could harm themselves. If they don't speak clear enough, they're going to harm someone, but it could harm you and what you're doing, but then it also harms them and what they're doing. Okay. It says laugh because you have better times in your mind to think that I'm going to be better to you. A friend is something I thought I could have in you, but I see I'm not a friend of yours. You're not even jealous of me or wondering what it is that I have. Virtually trying to hone in on what it is that I secure or cuteness is something I want to see is happening. When am I cute to this person, or why am I cute to me? Where am I going with this? Is he cute? Am I cute? Where are you going with this cuteness? Okay, so someone's kind of talking about someone speaking about how they're cute. It does say no one knows why she communicates with you in a way that you have to trouble your mind to ask, why is this woman talking about me so much? It says detrimental to your health. She's murderous in her mind about why she's cute or not cute to the person, or maybe just overly convinced that she has sexual energies in her mind to secure and not anything else. Wonderful things to adore about her, but nothing else to really look forward to. Oh. It does say laugh, because she knows that she's fun making on you most of the time and most of the evenings and the evenings after that. She doesn't care what she's dressed like or what she looks like. She will laugh at you. You will laugh at her. You will both laugh at each other. No one laughs at each other as much as she does, because she negatively sees that she's not going to be good to you. Okay. Could be dealing with a water sign, female, male. It does say very nice mind games I've been playing with the man here that doesn't really see who I am, doesn't notice who I am, doesn't really know who I am at all. But what if he knows me one day and I read and I find out that he wants me? Okay, so someone's obsessed with readings to find out which man wants them and who the man's going to be and how they could look forward to seeing him, or how they could catch him, or look forward to liberty taking in his life, or dress sense, or ideas, or support workers, or even systematic things that they want to know everything about. It does say warning though, you don't have to see everything, but you can see enough to see that you have sense. It doesn't say you have to liberty take in someone's mind to do it though. It does say warning though, you want to war with your mind about me, and I'm warring with my mind about who you are. It does say warning though, no one liberty takes in someone's mind as much as you are. When will I realize that I'm not going to stay here and listen to you constantly 24/7 about you, and mainly you and just you alone? It says someone wants to make life all about them and just them and no one else. It says no one needed to hear about them 24/7. When would they realize that all this time they've got to listen to their self and what they're doing? It says, you know, I can look into you and see that you're always about you too. Why do you need to look into your life so much? So I'm picking up a few different scenarios here. All right. Someone keeps, you know, making life all about them. Okay. But then someone's looking into their life a lot on a personal level, where someone's looking into someone else's life too much. Okay, so someone's working on their own personal life and it's not a problem, making sure that they're on the right path and everything like that, but maybe they're prying into someone else's life too much, or there's another person prying into another person's life too much. Okay, does say liberty takers are always going to give you grief, but what if I don't want to hear that bad news comes to me all the time? I don't want to deal with bad news every day. Okay, it does say stress though, because you don't have to deal with it every day, but what if you have to deal with it with evil mind games of yours, or even people that want to see you probably not in a great mindset of your own, or maybe even their own mind, because they're probably rushing in and costing more time over in their mind, costs, bills, or even payments. It says paying you to hear a lot about what it is that you need to know. Okay, it does say payments are something that you've been looking forward to, and going out and going in. It says come in with your money and go out with it too. It says sometimes you need more time to spend, or even spend your mind feeling like you don't have enough. Okay, it says truth is someone's holding on to the truth, or even feeling like there's a lack of money, so they need to support the idea. Probably don't want to hear enough of the problem, or maybe even want to hear the problem, but not in a way that it's always going to be given all the time as a problem. It says you do talk too much about the nine-mindedness you have in yourself, where you're worried about something, or you're negative about a person, or even looking into them way too much when you don't even realize who they are, or how they are, or who they are, because you really don't know them or haven't even seen them. When will you stop bruising your ego, or even pushing me to read so much into what it is that you want, to the point you're dying of laughter and making fun of me and making fun of yourself, or making fun of them? Okay. It says, let me see that I'm probably not going to be the ideal one for you. I really know that now, because I'm not going to be someone that I want to see all the time in my mind or in my business. So someone may not want to be the ideal one because they feel like you're always going to be in their mind or in their business constantly all the time. It does say certainly not going to be the sponsorer or the person that's reading for you or giving you the information, but a person that keeps looking into the readings 24/7 to wonder what's going on with the person. It says wonderful things are happening regardless. You got to speak less about the person ongoing. You keep punishing yourself, saying it's not going to work, 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 it's not going to work. Working on it is something you need to do, but then you don't want to work on it. You want to look into it and bruise it and passionately destroy it and kill it dead before it even takes off the ground. Okay. It says laugh because you have been doing this, but it doesn't say it's the same as the person that keeps calling you and helpfully asking you questions. It says you know that you have better news than them, so sponsor your ideas and give yourself good karma. Okay. It does say a third party may not be the person that you want, but you keep talking about them too much and you wonder what's going on in their lives and what's going on with them, and constantly looking in to read for them or even speak to them or even call them or even tell them things, or even notice that you have no information to give the person that's sponsoring the help for you, but notice that you keep doing this on your own and don't want the person to know. Okay, it says you keep preying on many people or looking at them, but they're poorly judging you on sending you back to your mind to say, well, have you got enough to give me or even support me or even help me? It does say you wonder what's going on with them. They're wondering what's going on with you. Can you support them now? It does say poorly judging them is something that you may have done, but it says many people pick on you because you don't know how to pick on your mind and say you are supporting yourself. Poorly judging you or putting you down. It says when will you realize that someone here does not want to see you or even practice negative karma on you because they keep looking too hard in something that they don't need to see. Okay. Someone here has a plan for their happiness or a child, or even sending them back to school, or maybe even parenting. It says you don't need to speak about what's going on in my personal life. Maybe you need to look into your own. It says I know I can speak about what it is that I need when I need to support myself. What if I need to support you with many things that I've got going on, but don't need to hear that it's going to be a problem? It says many times over, I just want to steal from you, take from you, or look into your family, or maybe even hurt you or harm you. What am I doing? I just want to look. I just want to look. I just want to look. So someone just kind of like overlooking, being too nosy, maybe, you know, just getting involved too much in some way. It says it's not time for you to see it that way, but it's not going to always be that way. It just says it's protocol. So some things are just protocol. Okay. It does say it can be alarming or worrying for you sometimes because you wonder what is people doing out there, or you don't want to know that people are always trying to harm you. Okay. Or it could be a fire sign that feels that way, or a Cancerian that feels that way, or someone in the water sign community. It does say someone here doesn't want to hear that you're always looking in at their mind or even punishing them. When are you going to stop looking into their mind constantly, wondering if it's going to be bills or even finances, or struggling with parenting, or maybe even problems with people? It says you keep wondering what's the matter with you and you can't understand it. Okay, it could be even an air sign person that's been picked on here and doesn't want this to stress them anymore. Okay. It does say bad news for whoever keeps feeling like I'm punishing them. It does say wonderful things are happening. When are you going to realize that it's wonderful? You have good jobs, you have good cars, you have good karma coming. Finances are brought to your attention. Blessings are there. Purposely want to see that you're probably going to be a problem to yourself. If you don't feel like we're going to be a problem to you, it's going to be better. It does say we will be better once we realize that we're not seeing you as a bad person. Okay, so someone just wants to be nosy to see if you're not a bad person. Or, you know, it might be protocol to see that. It does say wonderful things are here. I wouldn't want to hear bad news, and I can't keep listening to it. I can't, because I keep telling myself, what do I keep doing to these members of my community, my family, or even the people, the citizens? Why do I keep hurting them? It says many of you are going through too much mental stress and mental wars and problems. Many of you are dealing with too much, and I realize this now that I'm feeling it in my own mind or my own self. My sending you out too much information, my calls, my concerns, my penalizing, my prostitution, mental health, citizens. Most of you are always doing wrong in your mind, but then I feel like, why do I keep digging on this female? She keeps warning me that I should speak to her. Mentally stressing her out is what I want to do to see if she calls me. So someone wants to stress someone out to see if they call her or if she calls them. It says she knows she should stop what she's doing, and she's looking into the past and writing down things that don't need to be said or even heard by you, or maybe even seeing that she's got problems of her own and she's dealing with her mental health, showing that she's got the job to prove it. It says mentally stressed out women like her will notice that she doesn't have good news, but she's always showing me that I have bad news. Okay. It does say judgment time here with a police or authority in the mind of others is not something to say that he has got a problem. It says he knows he's got a problem, but why did you judge him and say he's got a problem? I don't know why someone's sticking up for this man here that has a problem and putting it on someone else. It says, well, I know that I have this problem too, but I laughed and says, why do I deal with you in my mind to say your problem is your own? But what if I have this problem now and I realize that no one needs to be told that a man here keeps trying to punish them with laughter and fun making in their mind and sex? Now it's all on you to tell me that I've got this problem. So why is she pushing why is she pushing the problem that you feel like you have on your personal life out on you, because she's got it happening in her own life when she's supposed to be maybe a doctor or a therapist or something? She says, I never saw that, but now I realize my problems are never solved. It says, I realize I have this problem with personal hygiene issues of you're not the one, but me. I have personal hygiene issues, and maybe he doesn't like me because of it. So now she seems to be blaming herself. Okay, it does say warning. She realized she had to punish her mind one day and tell herself off when she tried to curse you and say maybe it's you that don't have a cute face or cute eyes or cute nose or cute shape or cute weight, or maybe you're warning yourself that that's you. It says warning, you never told yourself that. So who's trying to harm you with negative enemy energy? Okay, it says I was ready to do so. It could be a fire sign, it could be an air sign, it could be a water sign. Okay, it does say ongoing karma with a jealousy or even a sexual health person. It says you need to see who's sexually active in your community. Okay, says this water sign man. He seems to be judging, fighting her and wanting to push her into a police car when he knows that he is jealous of why she can't win the war with him wanting to have sex. It says he knows he can't have sex with her without his family members feeling like he's a proper personal hater. He hates his mental health and he hates her because he's got mental health. Okay, so this person hates this person that he's trying to pursue because he's got mental health. It says he knows he lies and he tells the truth, and he wonders if he can tell the truth one day to set the person apart from the rest. He says he doesn't realize he's doing it at times, but at times he does, and he does know that his problems are never solved overnight. With help to warn him that he doesn't have problems, but he has problems with mental health, to help him say that he justifies what he is doing to sex or penalize a person to sexual health problems of his own because he wants sex. Okay, someone may want to date you, or someone may even want to give you some money. Okay, possibly you want someone to help you with finances. It does say condoms is something I left out and don't know how to support the idea, but people want me to use condoms for sexual passionate health problems that I have. I know I have health problems. I wouldn't want to give her my health problems. Maybe she needs to see it that way. Wouldn't want to dare give her my health problems. Sex is something I want, but I wouldn't want to give her my time in my mind to see that I've got a health problem. I would tell her I've got one, but then she wouldn't even want to sleep with me. So someone's trying to think of all kind of different scenarios not to take maybe a condom off as well. Okay, you know, this person seems to be using their mental health in all kind of different ways just to sleep with a person, but then maybe tarnishing who they are as well, trying to think of all kind of different scenarios on why they would want to sleep with them, but maybe wants to use condoms, doesn't want to settle down in a relationship, you know, doesn't want to go the next step or the distance with a person. It says he knows he can't help but feel like bad news is coming to him. He worming, something about worming. It says it worms you into a problem with people. It says it's not really people that you need to be wormed about. It says worming is something that you worm yourself out of. It says not worming yourself into when he's trying to give you karma, to bring you down into something deep inside his soul, his gut, his raft, to pay attention to. It does say warning. He wants to bring you into a justice system or maybe even a courtroom. It does say warning. You need to see why. It does say warning. He wants to bring you into justice. Okay, so someone here could want to bring you into justice. Okay, could be an air sign person. It does say liberty taker wants to see that he is not going to give her the right to speak, and he keeps trying to push her deeper and deeper in a jail cell. Okay, it does say warning. He knows he has that problem too. So why does he keep speaking about men that are going to give her the warning that there is a jail cell there? It says, warning, I am the police or a negative person in my mind that could push you into the jail cell that you want to be in if you want to take ownership of why you needed to speak or not speak about it. Okay, to speak or to speak about something here. It says, why do you keep pressuring someone to speak about something that's not even going to be purposely put on a pedestal or maybe even seen as bad? Why do you keep hurting someone that keeps hurting you in your mind to see that you want to hurt someone? It says, maybe it's someone that wants to see you in a hurtful place because they can't see bad news in their life more than they're seeing it now. It says, bad news keeps brewing and playing mind games on teachers, mental health students, or even problems with authority figures, or maybe even problems with ideally an adult, or maybe even adultery. It says bad news for whoever keeps blaming each other and harming each other and welling down into the nervousness. So it's like someone wants to get someone in their gut to be nervous, like pushing them way down into their spirit to be nervous. It says bad news for whoever keeps doing this to this person because he's warning you. What if he has a mental health issue and he's cursing you with the mental health issue he has, which is cursed by spirits and demons? Lord of mercy. Anyway, let's see what's going on with your work life. It does say work is going to be something you have better luck with and good karma is working on you. Okay, it does say you have to see great news come for yourself and nothing is weighed out more than a mind game of your own or a person that keeps probably pushing things in your mind to say you've got warning signs all over you. Get her, because someone keeps pushing a negative energy on you to say get her, kick her down, bruise her ego, punch her, kick her, driving you crazy. It says no one knows if you speak about it more than friends or people that are trying to get you. Okay, it does say man keeps pushing his spell work or root work on you and he can't get enough of it. He leaves his final warning to the mind of his though, to speak less of her and to move on. He doesn't know how, but he's smiling at the person as she moves on. Okay, so someone here is nurturing a man that's controlling some type of negative mental health, and he kind of moves into the problems with his mind, constantly wondering if she's going to get her mental health right for him. Okay, it does say warning, he could be the one that's not good for you, so watch yourself and watch who you are as a person. Leave him alone and let him struggle on his own. Okay, so let's see. It does say you could be partnerships as well in work. Maybe you do business with each other, or you're working closely with your boss right now, or maybe even you're your own boss, or you do some type of teaching, or you do some type of maybe you're a manager of some sort. It does say you look forward to beneficial things that are going to help you, so certainly you're going to work on your mind. It does say warning, you could be teaching yourself a lot right now and looking into good karma. Okay, it does say you have ideas to stroke your ego. It even fight off a negative sentence that you have coming up with a female that thinks she's going to give you a problem. It does say warning, you can speak about it if you want to. What have I done wrong? It says nothing, but I see that I could probably hurt you if I wanted to. It does say she knows that she doesn't want to hurt anyone, and she realizes that she doesn't want to take you for granted. It says you will speak about things that I want to hear though. What if I do want to speak to him and I do not know how to sponsor you? It does say you need to speak about what he wants, and never mind why he needs to speak about what I want. I'm going to call you up and ask you one day, why did you need to speak to me, and maybe tell me that you don't need to speak to me. It says I know that I can speak to you, but what do you want to speak about? It does say he knows that he doesn't want to speak about anything other than lovemaking or sexual energy. It does say he knows that he doesn't care about you, so why do you want to care about you so much more than you want to care about you? When you don't care about you because you're warning yourself that you have to hear from them in the mind of yours and hear what's going on in the root cause of the problem. Okay. It says nothing's set in stone, but people want to penalize you so much these days that it doesn't hurt more than the female that's cursing you out with spells or root work. It does say Aquarius female here doesn't know how to support anyone, and she keeps pushing mind games on a female child or a negative person around you. It does say you speak a lot about this person, or you tell this person off or not to speak about her so much, but you can't help but hear her gossip and laugh and tell herself that 9 months ago I gave birth to this child, so I want to hurt her. Yeah, air sign female keeps talking. 9 months ago, I gave birth to this child, so I want to hurt her. It does say you keep hearing this from the female, and it does say bad news for you always, because you keep laughing at her and she's going to laugh at you, and spells are riddled and cursed with this enemy energy on you. Did you realize it, or did you not realize it? Okay, so the earth sign knows that they're putting spells on this female as well. It does say blackmail is there as well to punish her, to not think it's there, and maybe make her think it's not true, so she can see that it's not going to happen to her. It does say she wonders if she can sponsor her mind ongoing and hate her mind 10 times over, and hates it every day. She hates it every day. It says, when do I see that it happens? I want to know that she's going to smoke weed. I want to know she's going to fall for a man that hurts her. I want to know that she's going to fall for someone that hates her. I want to see that bad news comes to the man that hates her. I want to see bad news comes to everyone that hates her. This person's putting spells on everyone. Lord of mercy. It says bad news for her because she's going to get it by September. It says the September period is coming to drown her with her sorrows. Detrimental health problems, evil mind games is coming to this woman, and she doesn't even see what's coming. Okay, so let's see what else is going on with work, because it's like someone is also trying to chime in and get in the way. It sounds like a bad parent, or a bad mother, or and it's like the mother has a child that's a daughter or something like that. It says, when I see that I'm not even the one, and I don't want to see that it's happening, but I can't help it because I want to look, I want to look, I want to look. This person's obsessed with looking as well, and uses people around her to look. Okay, maybe even uses you to look, Capricorn. It does say when she sees that nothing is set in stone, she will start again. Okay, and she will continue to keep going and going and going. It says the raft in her mind is detrimental to her health, and negative mental health is coming in to fuck her up. It says bad news for whoever has to put her to rest. Oh my gosh, bad news for whoever has to put her to rest. It says no need to speak, but I understand where it's going. Okay, so you, Capricorn, you understand where it's going. It says, I do, because she's going to die one day, and I'm going to see this, and I have to laugh at why I helped her, because I'm helping her to laugh at who she is. Oh, okay. All right. So let's see what's going on anyway with anything else to do with work. You guys could be working universally right now. You could be working online. You could be working on the world. Okay, you could be working as what's that called again? You could be working on, like, you know, travel and tourism. Okay, you could be working on, you know, internet connections. You could be working on data entry. You could, you know, you basically, I see there's a lot of work and travel for some of you guys as well. All right, people across the world you connect with at times as well for work. Okay, but I'm hearing as well you're working on things in a way where your world is your oyster, and good karma can come to you if you work on things in the right way. Some of you might have to be, you know, traveling a lot right now for work, or maybe feel like you have to travel all the time. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I do see someone saying there's a weak-minded woman at work as well, or maybe even someone that you feel like is weak and they can't stand themselves as well. It does say it's an air sign man that says someone is weak, and I wonder why I have to weaken them even more, hurting them, cursing them, and harming them to make them feel weak. Okay, so yeah, someone probably works on some black magic or something. It does say it is evil curses this person puts down, root work, spells work, and demons to mentally harm someone. So let's see what else is going on. What's going on with someone's business? Capricorn's business. Business is booming. It says productivity is something that you've completed. It says you feel like you've completed something, or you've honed in on how you can complete it. It says you may pay attention to personal problems there, and maybe even solve them, and see that passionate gifts are on its way to you. It says you may need to tease the little personal traitor as well. So someone around you might want to tease you, or you might want to tease someone here. It does say that there is something here that's going on with someone that's teasing someone, okay, at work, or maybe in regards to how they look for money. It does say they don't know how to support the idea properly when they see that they are teased. It says no one knows why this person is so detrimental to their mind and their health problems to hurt someone else. Teasing someone is going to be obviously a problem to deal with. If I tease you and your family, maybe you'll listen to me. So someone wants to tease someone and their family to get attention. It does say bad news for the attention whore that keeps looking into the problem with their own mind. Okay? All right. So maybe some of you guys, I don't know if you work for yourself and you might get teased online, or you get teased in your work environment. Or you may need to tease someone, I don't know, but there's something to do with teasing there as well. Or you may need to tease something to kind of get it to work in your way, or maybe someone's teasing something to get it to work in their way, you know. See what else it says. Teasing someone is something that I know I could do, probably even more so if I wanted to. Could be you, could be a Cancerian. Someone is lying here or being deceptive. It does say someone is helping them to reunite, to taking off their time at mind control, or maybe even the control that they have. So someone could be trying to distract someone here as well. It does say this person doesn't want someone to control what's going on in every way of the ways that they've got going on. It does say they warn themselves though not to speak about a person that's always trying to brutishly punish them or bully them into things that they want to go their way. It says you wonder how you can move forward when there's struggles with people that don't know how to speak to you about connection failure, or maybe even things that are blocking you from moving forward, or maybe even mental stress where you need to see more of your ideas and maybe even give to the circumstances that are ahead of you or around you at this time to make you see better news come. Okay, so let's see what's going on with love life. Love life is certainly going to warn you that great things are going to happen. It does say you put this in your mind and you've blocked anyone from getting away with anything that's going to harm you in your mind. It does say you bloody gave yourself good karma so much that you didn't know how to support it with me. Okay, so this earth sign may feel like, well, you can't get it with me. All right, but you could be blocking your own blessings when it comes to love as well, Capricorns. It does say you warn yourself that you do this all the time but don't realize it. And it says sometimes you've got it already but you don't know how to see the karma coming, so you'll block it again and see better news come for you in other ways. It does say you bless yourself many times over with many things that you're doing, and certainly want to hear that problems are never yours or even solved automatically, because you still got to close out a distant relative or friend that keeps karmically giving you problems and getting in the way of your love life or your marriage. Okay, it does say you keep blessing yourself with the problem too. For some of you guys that don't want to deal with other people, you'll use other people as a weapon to beat others. Oh, it does say warning, you keep harming those people around you. When are you going to learn that you need to stop and looking into good karma? It does say when you see that brainwashing is something that you can't use to punish a person, it does say you have to warn yourself better news will come one day. Okay, it does say love life is certainly something you warn yourself not to give yourself at times, because you wonder why it's taking so long or why it's so slow, or why you even need to help a person see that they need to work on their self. Okay, it does say you have to help them to see what's going on and maybe even help them work on themselves a lot, to the point you steal their attention, their money, their time, or even give them money, but you have to work on getting it to see that you're making money to solve their problems. Okay, it says nothing's set in stone, but people warn you not to speak. You have better news, leaving them to deal with their own mental health or their own stress. Let them deal with their own problems, I say. I'm not going to deal with them all the time. I just want them to see that I'm there to support them, but not really at the same time too. Okay, it says a water sign, a fire sign, maybe a air sign or another earth sign here. Okay, it says someone wanted to offer you nothing to support you, but maybe you thought that you had nothing to give this person because you left out everything that they were kind of helping you with or teaching you, and you didn't want to know. Okay, so let's see what's going on with I can hear someone's crying as well. Someone's crying in the background. Okay, maybe someone's going to be crying or someone's crying. Okay, so let's see what's going on with, or someone wants someone to cry. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, let's see what's going on with what else? I'm hearing someone wants to steal from someone, but once they've done it, they will replace it with money or something like that. I don't know what it's about. But hey. Anyway, let's see what's going on with singles. Singles don't know how to cope. Sex is something they want and can't get it. It says it's suddenly seen as a problem. Okay, yeah, there's a wish for sex. It could be Aquarius that wants sex. It could be judging someone that is guilty and wants someone to feel like they're bad. Okay, there is commitments here to judge someone that's guilty to feel like they're bad as well. I'm picking that up. But someone's wishing for someone to be guilty as well. Okay, and someone is obsessed, okay, with the perspective to feel like there is a guilt factor here. Okay, all right. It does say warning, it's not going to happen until October, but I told you it's going to happen. No one told you to steal from me, take from me, or make me feel like I was going to be punished. Okay, so someone here feels like something's going to happen in October to help someone feel like there's beneficial things to happen. Okay, this might stop someone's work or stop someone's world or their job here. It says no one needs to hear that bad news comes to that person. It says you laugh and make fun of her, she's going to laugh at you. I know this because I'm going to stop you from making money, is what an Aquarius is saying to a Capricorn that is going to stop getting payments soon. Okay. It does say once I realized I needed to stop this person from making a fool of me, I need to look into how I can speak to the person that knows more. Okay, this could be an air sign person, or maybe even an earth sign female here. Okay, it does say I look into how I can stop family proceeding with caution of prejudice or black magic or evil curses or maybe even problems. I need to steal away the person that's going to help me to get their attention. Okay, could be Queen of Cups. It does say you want to see this person so much to the point where you don't even care what's going on with me. Okay, so you may feel like you know this person don't even care what's going on with you. All right, or maybe that's the idea with someone. Okay, maybe even the water sign person that feels like this person don't care about me. Why should I care about them? You know. It says there is a liberty taker here and she done it all. She made all these people come to you and harm you in your mind or in your mental health. So why would I allow myself to let you get the better of me and get the better of me through her and her mind games? And so many people that want to get me for her and maybe even penalize me in my mind to say it was me or not her. Okay. And someone could be picking on a child as well. Okay. So anyway, let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Those in a relationship don't care about each other. And right now they are picking on each other like crazy. Yeah, enough said, right? It says, certainly want to see my lover is going to work on me in a better way. And I want to see that he's not really in a third party. Don't want to hear that he's always in a third party. When's this going to end? So some of you feel like your person's in a third party. When's it going to end? Some of you may even have to travel to see your person as well. Okay. It does say a female around you may feel this way. All right. It does say your person may feel this way. All right. So let's see what's going on with marriage couples. Marriage couples don't even care about each other at this time. Really feel stressed and weakened by the sports games that they play with each other. Sporting each other to be communicated in ways that there's trouble and dynasties of problems ongoing. It says beautiful things can happen in the love affairs or even romantic gestures you give to each other or anyone else that comes in between. It says problem is you also police each other a lot, or maybe even say that there's problems with the authorities that come into the relationship. It does say many times over authorities does get in the way with the people that you deal with, or maybe even the problems that you have to solve, or even say that you're sorry about because you've got the problem yourself. It says sometimes it's always people that want to show that they're better than you or even uplift you with joy, or maybe even see that you have better news overall. Which way are you going in your love life? Okay, so some of you got different things going on, which is understandable. It does say a lot of the time you have blessings, but you have to work on them in a good way. Which way are you going? It does say legal actions are pending for you if you don't want good karma. It says wonderful things are happening for you if you've got good karma. Which way are you going in your love life? Okay. Let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with Aries and Capricorn? Aries doesn't mind speaking to you, but doesn't want to sponsor you with everything you've got going on, and wants to know which way you're going in your love life, so they can see which way they could spark a conversation with you, or have you all to themselves, or not speak to you at all. Which way is it going? Okay, what's going on with Taurus and Capricorn? Capricorn couldn't give a time in hell to sell their mental health with their mind games, and play mind games all over again with their mental health constantly, again and again and again. Okay. It does say they partner up with you, proceeding with caution, or believe you have good karma, which is not always the case. Which way are you going? Do you love them or do you hate them? Which way are you going with them? What's going on with Geminis and Capricorns? Capricorn sells their soul to Gemini energy, constantly working on fraud or liberty taking, or want to see bad news come to them. When are they going to change their mind and see beneficial things are going to happen to them? It says Capricorn, you are doing most of it. It does say Gemini doesn't want to hear you are doing bad news, but they do love you and they want to support you, want to see you in a better way. And doesn't say always that they're doing good by you, because they wonder when they're doing good and when they're doing bad, but they realize that they love you and they can't help it right now. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Capricorn. Capricorn does not want to care about you and doesn't really want to see you proceed with caution, believing that you have beginnings of former friendships, or even fine dining experiences, or wonderful things that you want to communicate about. This is Cancerian. You keep talking a lot and I can't hear nothing. I don't want to hear you. Just judge yourself and stop looking into other people and laughing at them and making fun of them, when you know you want to see that beneficial things are happening for you, and then you can't see them for yourself, or you do but you don't know how to support the idea. Please stop bothering me. If you keep bothering me, I'm going to punish you. It does say you love yourself, but you do believe that you have better news to give someone. It says you don't know if it's ready, or even if you want to know if it's going to happen. It says it doesn't even allow you to talk about it. It doesn't let you weigh in on what's going on. It doesn't make you feel like you can come out and speak. It doesn't make you say anything. It doesn't say anything that makes me feel like I want to know you. Okay, it does say Capricorn feels this way. It does say weighing in on the problem is something that I want to speak to you about. It does say, when do you feel like you have to force me to give my sperm to you? Who is this? Okay, this person wants to force someone to give someone that. It says, mind you, I'm regretting this. What if I give you my sperm and you can't take care of my child? I don't know if you can support my child, but I don't know if you can give me a baby either. I don't even know if you're capable of giving anyone any kids, or maybe even helping them with children, or even warning them that they can have children but with someone else. Okay, all right, let's see what's going on with Leo and Capricorn. Leo hates you, doesn't want to date you or see you ever again. Murder, they said. They don't want to date anyone that's going to liberty take on them, or take them back in their mind to say they murdered me. They made me feel like I was dying, or maybe making me feel like I had problems. I don't even want to hear that problems are there. Solve your own. Go away. Leave me alone. Let me see who my mind is with my parent. I love her. I'm not going to let no one trouble my mum. No one's going to trouble my mum. So fuck all of you, and make sure you look forward to good karma in your own mind. Piss off, all of you. I'm not going to let anyone steal the attention of bad news from me to help you in your mind with your negative karma, or jealousy, or evil, or wretched mind games that you want to play with my parent. Fuck all of you. Woo! Oof. So they could be having problems right now with people. If it's not you directly, Capricorn, it could be people around you, or maybe just people that they're dealing with in their own life, and they're, in a state of turmoil right now. Okay, what's going on with Virgos and Capricorns? Virgos doesn't care about anyone, but making sure that they feel like good karma is coming to them all over again. Doesn't want to see anyone hurt or sad, but they do know that they're problematic in giving out spell work, root work, or detrimental work to people, and don't want to hear bad news is coming to you. But it does say you, because you are the one that give bad work to them to use on someone else. Ooh. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Libra and Capricorn. Libra has not persecuted anyone and wants to put someone in a personal trait of their own. When are they going to jail me for jailing them? Or maybe even tell me off because I allowed him to get away with so much. It says you all want to put someone under the umbrella of negative energy. It does say personal traitor wants to believe that they have problems with me for my personal problems, or even my man or my female. It does say you warn yourself not to speak, but it could be you that has a problem. What if police are coming for you? It says some of you are going through the authority figures in the name of the Capricorn, because Capricorn says they don't want to deal with anyone, but what if they want to see people under that roof? Oh, Capricorn, really? It says, what if? It does say when you do, because not always, but it does say sometimes you believe that people are troubling you. It does say people have done things or make you think of things or wonder things and look at things and laugh at things or let go of things and try things or even give guilty pleasures to things. It says sometimes you see things ongoing with the traitors that come out, and believe you me, it says people laugh at you so much for this. It says you always feel like someone bad is going to hurt you. Okay. Let's see what's going on with I'm hearing trial and error as well. I don't know what that's about right now. Okay, let's see what's going on with Sag. Sag does not care about you and wonders what's going on and really lies about it too, because they want to know everything and want to detail a really bad news for someone or even put them under the police custody or care. It says they know they have mental health and they're struggling right now to break the curses. It says there's curses or spells or root works put on someone, and it doesn't say it's me, but what if you're trying to harm me in my mind and hurt me through my dignity? It says loyalty is there to do this and hurt you and make you feel like there's problems. Make police custody get her is what someone is saying. Make them bruise her or drown her. It says past intentions were there to harm someone or even curse someone or even make them remember that problems is there. It says a person always makes them feel this as well. It says bad news for this person. He always wants to see that bad news is there where he is, and he doesn't like to know that he has problems, but he wants to know how he can steal the attention of many that will curse her or even put her under a negative stigma in their mind. It says many of them have cursed her or put her under a spell in her mind or made her feel like she was a lost cause. It does say he really realizes he's under a spell and pushes negative energy on members of his family or people out there to get him. It does say bad news for whoever's trying to harm whoever's coming to believe that they have problems with a female that he dealt with that doesn't have no problems with them. He will see that bad news comes to him and wonders why it happened. It says bad news for him if it does happen, because they're cursing her and they're cursing him and they're cursing another man and they're cursing another female and they're cursing a whining, moaning female that doesn't want to stop putting out curses. So let's see what's going on with Capricorn and Capricorn. Capricorn does not care about jealousy or even personal traitorism. It says they're always involved in it or invited in it or even spelling out the negative rhymes or moans or games or playing it. It says they always deal with the people that are doing it and constantly work on it and do it all the time. It says all the time, because when they reached out to a person and spelled their name and put them in a personal casket or even told them that they were going to die or even treated them and told them that they were going to have haters or mental health, it keeps backfiring or even making them feel like problems is there. It says they keep pushing their negative vibes on someone and wants them to feel their wrath constantly over and over again. It says you die, you die, you die. When are you going to die? Someone keeps trying to make someone feel like they're going to die and wonders when this is going to happen and doesn't know if it's going to happen and warn it could never happen with you or anyone that's going to try and kill her. It says you kill her, you kill me, you kill everyone. Watch and see when you all want to drop down dead. It says you're going to live out another day when you said bad news was going to happen to everyone. It says no one said that it needed to be said, but what if it sowed a seed for you to feel like bad news was going to come? It says watch and see what happens in June, October, even November or October. It says watch and see what happens. You have to see that bad news is stopped. It says you know that you never meant to say anything bad to harm anyone. But what if you saw a personal traitor that harmed you and you didn't want to see them harmed? It says you did not want to see anyone harmed, but someone is cursing you to the point you will spell out bad news. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with let's see. I'm hearing something about June as well. Someone's preying on June. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius does not want to be seen or heard and is working closely with their partner to work on spells and root works. It says punishments are given to me to punish my mind and punish the man that I had her with. Punish her, make her feel hell. Punish her, make her feel death. Punish her and make her feel really bad news is coming. Punish her and give her jail cells. Punish her and give her problems. Punish her and give her ideas that I'm giving myself away, because I am warning myself if I see her tell me off, I'm going to punish myself. Punish him, Punish her, punish everyone. So this person is going around punishing and using their partner to put spells, root works, and punish a person that they don't like. And it could be a female child or a female daughter, or even a family member, or even a personal traitor to them, but not really to their own mind, or even to people around it. It says punishments are given to this man and this woman who are going to deal with the wrath of this mind game of the person that they sent out to punish. It says, you deal with my daughter, I'm gonna fuck you up and punish you. You steal my family members, I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna harm whoever is punishing my wife, my children. My problems are gonna be solved. It says many times over, someone is punishing someone and killing them dead with negative jealousy or enemy energy, or maybe even hurting them. It does say harming someone is not good, and someone is harboring many people to hold on to negative energy. It says problem is that you keep believing problems are there. It says many times over, this person keeps pushing themselves too much in the atmosphere or in the energy of the person to see what's going on. It says this person could tell you're always trying to harm her with your jealousy, your wrath, your evil, your dignity, your pride, your diamond rings, your problems with people clearly are you and never her. She's always going to be well in the name of the Lord, and good karma will always come to her all the days of her life. Okay. In Jesus' name, pray, amen. So let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces hates Capricorn, and hate is a firm word. Their jealousy they have for them, sexually attracted to them too, always shabbing their nose in people's problem, always seeing that they should not come all over the face of a family member because they keep trying to sex themselves and give themselves sexual pleasure at the same time to come all over someone. It says they keep coming all over this person's mental health. When are they going to see that they keep stubbornly seeing that nothing is set in stone, but they keep coming all over me? It says no one said that it has to be so, but when are you going to stop looking for karmic pleasures to pleasure yourself and your ideas when you don't have to see sperm bank issues coming your way? It says you have a sperm bank. You want to be a sperm bank, don't you? You need to be a sperm bank, don't you? So I don't know if Pisces is trying to make you feel like you're some type of sperm bank. It does say Capricorn is never going to be the sperm bank for this Pisces, but Pisces seems to think that they're the sperm bank. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because there's too much obsessive behavior in this reading. It feels very toxic. Let's see what's going on with the romantic angels. Right. It does say passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So a lot of passion in this reading. Passionate energy. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. All right. Yeah, someone's obsessed with stealing someone's children as well. It does say bad news for the Capricorn and the water sign man. It does say bad news for them because it does say bad news overall for the Cancerian, and bad news as well for the sexual health, police, opticians, or even a personal hygiene problem of the social services, or someone that wants to push these negative energies in someone's mind to believe that it's going to be true. Okay, so someone could be just pushing the energy in someone's mind so they can believe it can be true as well. Okay, it does say child. It says you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give and give more time and energy to the children who need it. Yeah, I feel like in some way the children are feeling someone's wrath, or there's some type of children that's suffering, or someone's trying to set up some children, or there's even family members that are being negative towards the children in the family, whether they're big or small. Okay, I can feel very much, toxic energy in this reading. Okay. It says you are safe. Okay, Archangel Michael, I'm protecting you against lower energies or enemies, and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Okay, so someone here is not having it. It's like God Ether is not having it and is protecting this right now because maybe someone's going too far with their rituals or their curses or their spells, or going too far to see someone get hurt. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on with universal messages. Yeah, I keep hearing the word June as well. Someone wants to hear something about June, or wants to do their rituals in June, or something to do with June, something June. Anyway, When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. And this is in reverse. This card came out in reverse. So someone's not fully connected and doesn't feel joyous right now and doesn't feel like they're supported by the universe. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. If there's too much negative energy, you know, maybe the universe is not supporting this, and for God's reasons. Okay. All right, so let's see what angel numbers we have. It says number 13, number 12, number 6, number 21, number 25. I'm hearing a lot of jealousy as well. Number 4, number 27, number 16, number 18, number 24, number 38. It says someone here wants to join in and push negative energy, so the numbers will change. It also says number 50 and number 59. Okay. All right. And I keep hearing someone asking, when is someone coming? 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 You know, and there's an obsession with seeing someone else's life in detrimental health problems. And it does say personal hygiene problems is something this person has and doesn't want to see that bad news is coming with the person that supports her. It says pissed off is the reason why she has to say all this, because she wants bad news for the person that said it's a problem for her. It does say she laughs at herself because the problem's never in her mind, but in the laughter of her own, because she has to wonder who she is to the person and never support why it's really an issue for her. It doesn't say no one said this to her directly or even supported her mind to tell her off directly and said it was you. It does say one day a one weak-minded person may have spotted this and said it directly to the person and wonders why they're gently trying to divulge information to her. It says the gentle mind of a person that keeps pushing his way in and out of two areas of life very swiftly to one person to a next is sponsoring information back and forth to two females and laughs and make fun of his own mind, mum, family members, grandparents. Evil-minded person doesn't know how to support his mind and will pee off one day when he sees his problems. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, my lovelies, because it's a very negative energy. And yeah, I will speak to you guys in your next one. I hope you guys have better energy next time, honey. I speak to you guys, or even, you know, there's better energies around for you guys, the ones that really want to see better energies for themselves, okay, or even around them. So I will speak to you guys in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.